tested my mic. My mic should be good. Got to start my recording again. I should probably just hook it up to, like, a hotkey. So, for the recording purposes, no new news. And that last song, which you don't actually get to hear the songs because I cut them out because of capitalism. Anyway, I guess we'll just get straight onto the fishing. If my audio dies, like, if it's a crunchy mess, I don't have anybody telling me it's a crunchy mess. I tried to look it up myself. I tried to test everything to make sure everything's working, and it was working. So of course, when you hit the play button and go live, everything falls apart. But looking back on the record, it looked like maybe I could tell when the voice was breaking up because of the way my model in the corner, the mouth wasn't mouthing as properly. I think we're on missions, because I don't think we have quests yet. They usually get the quests done per period. Forget about all troubles in your life, just fish and you'll find the answers. Yeah, sure, buddy. This probably got to be like the fastest let's go fishing I've probably ever done. I haven't fixed my model yet. I guess that's news. I gotta add the collision again and then import the VRM again. And hopefully it'll all balance out. Going from VROI to Unity is like a pain in the ass. Like if you're just going from VRM to Unity and just doing like a few tweaks and then going into whatever, that's fine. Or exporting back to VRM, that's fine, but if you're using the VC face avatar, that gets all messed up. Mission! Hot out today, yes the fuck it is. It's looking to be like 90 something tomorrow. I should probably honestly close my window, but I need a breeze. Not the balminess of spring, but a forecast of coming summer heat. 90 and that summer hasn't even started yet. It's probably gonna get up to like 110. Or more. I'm just prophesizing. Like, and I don't even live in Florida. Florida is probably just gonna be like just beef jerky. Take as much time as I want, and we're going for Emperor Bream. I also will say I'm trying different recording techniques. Just to try and keep my file sizes low because I'm running out of space for my recordings, and I like to keep a backup just in case DMCAs and all that, you know, they just automatically like strip your audio out and you can't get a good archive of it. Because, you know, they're filthy capitalists. And they don't care about your archive, they only care about what money your video can bring them, so it's up to you to archive it. I have been looking into HEVC encoding, which, like, the one built in the OBS is garbage because it doesn't give you, like, very good settings for good quality and like low file size. Right before I caught it. And like to get the file size I want, I basically have to I have to basically encode lossless and then put the video in a re-encoding queue, or well, is it re-encoding if you're going from lossless to lossful? But like a lossless video is like for 2 hours this can be up 50 to 100 gigabytes at 1080 30 frames a second. I'm not even doing 60 frames a second, which just 60 frames a second on anything is take your current what you currently have and double it. Is that a gigantic bream? Oh yeah. Mission target. So even with like 1080 at 30, I'm just like... Damn it, I didn't want you, yours too small. Oh well. Your points, I guess. I've been looking for a hard drive, like a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte hard drive to like just move the recordings onto. But thanks to fucking Bitcoin miners and NFTs and all them fuckos, those prices are like ludicrous now. And of course, all the resellers that just wipe the smart data and try and sell you like they try. Some of them are like they don't say it's new, they say it's renewed, but like hard drives are something that can never be renewed. Like, to renew a hard drive, you basically have to take it and put new platters in there, and you just basically need new hardware. Because if it's been used for any length of time, then it's that shit gets worn out. There's no renewal on that. You just might as well not, like, wipe the smart sectors and just sell it as used. Just sell it as, like, we did our best to zero out the drive so you don't get somebody's porn drive. But that's about it. With all the bad sectors marked. Because wiping the smart means all the bad sectors that were marked, well, they're no longer marked. You're just gonna have to get the drive, do a scan... Get the drive, probably format it, do a scan of it to see what's wrong with it, and then see if it's usable or not. Like, I remember I was able to, like, spend, I think, $50 for, like, a 1 terabyte drive. And that was, like, 10 years ago. Which is really sad that, like, 1 terabyte drives are now like, up to 80. I mean, I'm not even really asking, like, I don't need the drive for performance. I just need the drive for archive, so it could be the slowest fucking drive ever. I just need the space. Woohoo! Oh yeah! When I opened the window of the cabin, something streaked across the garden. It was my neighbor. I caught a closer look at it and it turned out to be a black and white cat. The cat came to a standstill and looked at me with a curious gaze. The cat had a certain dignity. And then it promptly started licking itself, killing any kind of dignity it had. Its appearance triggered a memory. It looked just like the stray cat that lived around here when I was a kid. Like, how long ago is this? Because cats don't live all that long. They live about maybe 15 to 20 years. And that's if they're well taken care of. I'm looking for something to put my hair back because it's fucking hot. And I'm wondering where I put my thing. I can't find my thing. There it is. Found it. In Memento. It can't be the same cat, considering how many years have passed. I mean, unless it is the same cat, and it's like either A, a ghost cat, B, a zombie cat, or C, a immortal cat. Or, you know, it's a E? Cat spirit? A catchi? Which, like, I don't know how you're supposed to, like, I've always seen catchi spelled C-A-I-T S-I-T-H, which most people, like, pronounce as kite sith, which is wrong. But then again, she is also spelled S-I-D-H-E. S-I-D-H. Captions, please. S-I-D-H-E. There's a D in there. Ah, crap, I waited too long. This is what happens when the Vita goes to sleep. It must be descended from that old stray. Oh shit, I think I lost it. Like, all of it. Well, it wouldn't be a Sprout stream without technical difficulties. Come on. I didn't even touch the thing. So I don't know if my voice is tanking now. There we go. I had to physically pull it out, put it back. No, you're not gonna work for me? Welcome back to technical difficulties. I hear it purring, which usually means that it's up. Yeah, we're back in business. Must be descended from that old stray. Hopefully my microphone did not just fucking die. This cat has inherited the dignified bearing of its parent. What about me? I don't know who meowed, whether he's meowing at the cat or whether the cat's meowing. With that cry, the cat darted away into the woods and was promptly eaten by raccoons. It seemed like the cat was telling me, good luck! Trying to position the Vita to where I can see the screen when I need the back. Okay, that one went a little better. I should note that if I do a pass-through of my mic audio when it's garbage, it doesn't sound like garbage. So it's obviously a problem between, like, what's getting recorded and whatnot. Feels like it will rain today. I'll need my rain gear. That's all the story we get. Carp! Why carp? Goldfish are boring. I think I read somewhere, like, the goldfish that we have, like, the goldfish you buy are mostly female. Because, like, the female goldfish, I guess have the gold color. But, like, trying to think, because we had goldfish at some point, and they had baby goldfish. So, I'm trying to remember if one of our goldfish, like the one we bought, like, started out, like, as a darker color? Or like a calico? And that, like, indicated that it was most likely a male goldfish? I don't know. Sexing goldfish is kind of hard. And all I know is that we had some fish, like the 20-cent goldfish, and they had babies. They lived forever and had children, and then their children lived forever. Like, if you take care of goldfish, like, cleaning their tanks and their filters, like, every year or so? I mean, to be honest, like, we weren't, like, the super best fish parents. But, like, we did clean the tank on occasion. And the filter on occasion, even though, like, goldfish are the messiest fish. Like, they live for fucking 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Like, it's kind of hard to remember, like, when they, like, how old. But they lived for a while, and we, like, took them cross-country, too. Like, we loaded them up in, like, a cooler. Because, you know, the coolers have lids that we could kind of tape down the lid so it didn't leak. And, like, whenever we go in the motel room, we drag the fish in with us and, like, stick, like, the air pump in there, make sure they're alright. Probably more than most people would do for their fish, but, like, you know, hey, they're living creatures. They're relying on you to take care of them. Hey, Changeling! Welcome, welcome. Hopefully I don't sound like I'm underwater or a robot, or an underwater robot. But goldfish are like the hardest to take care of and the easiest to take care of fish. Like, when they're small, they will kind of sort of die on you. Easy. Awesome, good to know my mic hasn't garbaged out on me. I guess that might have just been a fluke that day. Like, when they're small, they're kind of, you have to watch them. But then once they get, like, a certain size, they kind of... I wouldn't say you can be a bit neglectful, but we were pretty neglectful, and they lived for a while. It's probably like we got them used to, like, the trash environment they live in, or, like, I think they live in brackish water anyways, so... But also, I should say, we also had them in, like, a 10-gallon tank. To start them off with. To start their fishy lives off with. If you put them in a bowl, they're just gonna die straight up. No fish is meant for a bowl. I know these aren't the fish I'm supposed to get, but they're points! They make my score go up. If I can fill out my record book with, like, the sizes I don't have. But if you're gonna be starting like an aquarium, 10-gallon tank is a must-have. Usually they'll sell them in like starter kits for like 20 bucks. The filter they come with is gonna be probably absolute garbage. But it'll work. And then some of them come with air pumps, some don't. You're gonna need an air pump. And past filter and air pump, that's about all you somewhat need, besides, of course, gravel. Now, as for fish food, goldfish, well, we would just feed them whatever flakes we bought. Tropical flakes, goldfish flakes. I think we even had, like, these, like, crumbles? Like, these little, like, pellets. I don't think the pellets were for goldfish, I think they were for, like, pond fish. Which, I guess they're technically pond fish, but you just, like, general... You know what? We're catching carp. Worms are good enough for carp. Watch the game prove me wrong. But, like, maybe they lived a lot longer because we were feeding them tropical fish flakes. Which, I don't know the difference between goldfish flakes and tropical fish flakes. All I know is we put the food in the tank and they ate the food. And they didn't die. Okay, this is one of those you're gonna have to use the special bait. Alright, I'm seriously clipping through this fish's face and they're like, nope. Yeah, this thing wants you to use the bait. Sorry, I'm just, like, swiping at some bug that's decided to disturb me. Why you gotta be like that, bug? Go back outside. I know, I don't want to be outside either, but, hey, you know? Right. So, Changeling, what have you been up to lately? Don't feel pressured to answer if anybody's lurking and you're just having me on for noise. I don't know why I keep going for the big ones. Maybe points, but like... And maybe, like, mission target, but, like, I think I'd need some smaller ones, too, to fill out the book. But, like, did the research I did on goldfish, do they grow to the size of the tank, or, do they just keep growing? And my conclusion is... oh, no. I mean, they'll get pretty big in a 10-gallon tank. Which probably means they just keep growing. But then again, I don't know if that means they grew to their tank, and that's what they just like it cramped or something. Naps are good. I like naps. Somewhat why I don't stream as often as I do is like either A, I'm engaged in watching other streamers, B, engaged in playing video games, possibly watching streamers, or C, napping. Cause like my body is like in a certain kind of messed up to where it just will shut down on occasion, and it's just I'm just feeling like tired and fatigued, and I just can't keep going as much as I want to. Like, even when I'm laying in bed, it's just I can't stay awake. And there's, like, many times, like, I set up my, media server just to try and encourage myself of, alright, I'll lay down and, like, watch something, but, like, no, it's just like, no. I'm asleep. Bug, seriously. Can you not on the monitor? Thank you. Bug emoji! Wait, I forget, the captions took away my emojis. Or I shouldn't say they didn't take them away, but they're not showing up anymore like they used to. Like... what emoji was working? Fish emoji! Yeah, and it doesn't automatically roll over to fish emoji. Or, you know what it could be? No, wait. I wanted to say it was the font I chose, but I think, even on, like, some other fonts, like, I was using before, it was working. I don't know. The captions are weird. Fishing rod emoji. I think I might actually have to go into my settings and set up the emoji manually because, you know, fish emoji and fishing emoji, or like rod emoji, are, you know, things I want to see pop up in the captions. Because, like, if some, you know, if people who don't speak English just see, like, the emoji, they understand exactly the word I said. Versus, like, I don't know what fishing means. I don't know what fish means. I don't speak English. Yeah, there we go. As the sky cleared after the rain, a rainbow appeared. I can't even remember how long it's been since I saw a rainbow. There's a treasure at the end of the rainbow. Let me tell you something about rainbows. They don't touch the ground unless you have like a sprinkler. That's what Dad used to say to me. And also, which end of the rainbow has the treasure? The beginning of like the one, like if you're looking at the left part or the right part? What kind of treasure? I'd asked him. Whatever the treasure seeker wants most in the world, he replied. World peas? Is there world peas at the end of the rainbow and an end to capitalism? For a long time, I believed that. So when there was some toy I really wanted, I would be keeping my eyes peeled for rainbows. Also, when the closer you get to the rainbow, like, the less you are able to observe the rainbow because it's based upon how you're viewing, like, the distance and stuff, how you're viewing it. And also, like, you could be chasing rainbows because, like, it's just, like, prisms. So, like, when you go, like, the rainbow keeps moving because you're moving the plane that you're looking at the rainbow on. And, like, if you're getting closer to the end plane of the rainbow disappears because of the refraction isn't right. Now I know what's on the other side of the rainbow. Like, if you're under the rainbow and you look up, you won't see the rainbow because the light is where you have to be to view the rainbow is not correct anymore. Because of where the water is in the atmosphere and stuff and things, I'm pretty sure, because, well, I've driven towards rainbows before and they disappear. Now I know what's on the other side of the rainbow. And I didn't like it. It was a horror dimension. But I will tell my own children the same old fable. Get their hopes up, and then crush them horribly when they become adults. After all, my dad told it to me. That doesn't mean you have to continue telling it to your children. Like, if your dad murdered 20 people, that doesn't mean you have to murder 20 people. Now there's a brilliant rainbow right in front of me. And it ends right in the lake. And then he finds his wife in the lake because that's what he treasured most. And then it just gets into some kind of horror story mystery kind of game. And you're like, wait, what? That just took a turn out of nowhere. Which, I doubt it will. But, like, Road Trip Adventure kind of, it goes places. But it's kind of still sort of a slice of lifey kind of goes places. Oh damn, I forgot to shake this up. No, I'm drinking plain water, how could I? I've been buying water enhancers, which they're probably not good for me because I think they have aspartame in them, and it's either sucralose, which I don't mind, or aspartame, which I do mind. Which I should just check it out. Which one are you? What poison have I picked? Sucralose. Okay. Sucrose is fine. I think that's Splenda. Sucralose, I think that's Splenda. Give me them chlorinated sugar. But aspartame and acesuflame. No, you had it, Captions. You had it, acesuflame. No! It was right there. Acesuflame. Acesuflame? No, it's not coming back. But yeah, I can't do aspartame. It gives me a really bad headache. Sucralose, not too bad. And saccharin doesn't do anything to me. Which, remember saccharin, everybody? Like, saccharin kind of appeared and then disappeared after, like, the media murdered it, saying it would give you cancer. Which, like, it might give you cancer, but, like, the tests they did to make the rats get the cancer was so ridiculous that it's like no one would actually... To eat that much saccharin would kill you. And you wouldn't even have to worry about the cancer. Today, I'm after an ocean fish. There are lots of fish in the ocean. That doesn't describe anything. One renowned as a sport fish. Marlin? Tuna? Swordfish? Mahi-mahi? Those are like all the ones I'm coming up with. Crabs? 5 minutes, sea bass. No. I think it's more like a C+. Sorry, somebody had to make that joke. God, I freaking hate the Animal Crossing sea bass jokes. I mean, it's bad enough that you thought it was a bigger fish, but then they like rub it in with like the most horrible joke ever, and all of them are bad in all of the Animal Crossing games. I need 2 of them at 110 centimeters or better. Which is a big fish. Which... I think I'm gonna need my regular rod. That one. I also forgot some news, but it's sad news, so I'm not gonna repeat it. But it's tangentially related to fishing in the ocean and stuff. And it makes me really, really sad. Mission target, alright, good. I like mission targets. Let's see, what other news do I have? Come on, fish. I don't know if you're mission target or not, I can't tell. Other news, I did try out, getting my Joy-Cons to work on my computer, so maybe I can stream some emulated Switch stuff. Like that City Spirits game. And I'm not certain. It needs more testing. Like, the lag, the Bluetooth lag was really noticeable. And I'm not certain if that's because of the Joy-Cons I'm using were third party, or, I think that's it, yep. Or the VGIEM bus, the video game emulator bus, was messed up because I've noticed that sometimes, like, when I updated my DS4 Windows, like, the lag on my PlayStation controller was really bad on some games. So I'm wondering if it's just the driver is just really bad, has really bad lag, or like it's the controllers that have really bad lag, or it's just like the everything is just lagged to all hell and back. Yeah. So that requires further testing. But I do kind of want to maybe at least show off Sooty Spirits. Fishing... Ace Angler is what it's called in the United States. Well, no, it's not called that in the United States. It never made it to the United States. It only made it to Asia, Southeast Asia. Like... I don't think it made it to Singapore, but like, Malaysia, I want to say? It made it to a country that is both in Southeast Asia and speaks English and is probably not Singapore. Day down at the coast, I met someone who told me a legend about the lake. I should know if you want to buy it, you either have to pay like super expensive fees for like the physical version, like it's $60, or pay $60 on the Japanese eShop because the Hong Kong, China eShop doesn't have the Asian version that you're looking for. Which is really, really weird because the languages are Chinese, English, and Japanese for it, which is... it's really strange, and I'm really surprised that no company over here has just brought it in because, I mean, it's already in English, so... According to the legend, when fog rises on the lake, a white dragon appears. No, that's Final Fantasy IV, and please, please don't kill Rydia's mother again. Could the white fish I saw as a kid be the white dragon of legend? I'm trying to think of what white fish is in a lake. Because the legend fish from Road Trip Adventure was an ocean fish. A deep ocean fish, to be more exact. They say it only appears when the lake is shrouded in mist. Either that or it's Silent Hill fishing. Which I don't think you want to fish up anything in Silent Hill. Because that just would straight up be throw it back, throw it back, throw it back. Just like it was the day my dad and I spotted the mysterious fish. I think other news, I think I might have I might try to play, there's like this, collection of games on itch.io. Well, there's like multiple collections, like one's for Palestine, like, collecting money for Palestine, and another one's like the, queer something gaming collection. Like, there's two of them. There might be more because it's itch.io and there's always plenty of collections of games on itch.io. But like, the Palestine one is, like, got, like, another pile of games that I've probably already bought already, way back when they had, like, the other big one. But I might actually sit and go through all of the games that I can, just like have a day of like setting aside some hours and just either playing them for 10 minutes or playing them to completion if they feel like, you know, they're short enough. Just so I can say I've played them all and to like maybe show them off to people. The thing about itch.io is that's interesting, like, you in one of those bundles, you get a lot of games that are not video games. Like, one of them is a tabletop adventure game, and it's like a PDF, or you get, game asset files. Like, if you're building a game, here's a bunch of, sprites you can use in your game. Which is, like, both really cool and really kind of, like... I've got something in my itch.io library now that I'm probably never gonna play or use, but it's there. It's like having a Steam library, but it's even more junk that you have no idea what to do with. Old fishermen call it the guardian of the lake. And no one has ever caught it. That's why it is such a legend. It turns out like the fish is his mom or something. Like, playing Road Trip Adventure, I wouldn't put it past a game to be like that, but also at the same point, like... You can only fish for it when the lake is foggy. And it's only 1 or 2 days a year, which is probably gonna turn out when his dad went fishing and it's like, I have to fish now, was because the lake was foggy at that point and he promised his son that he would catch the legend and all of that. That's probably what it's gonna turn out to be, and then it's gonna be like, aww, like one of those kind of, moments. Like, oh, it was all a misunderstanding. Which could have easily been solved by his father going, hey honey, I'm going to go fish for this legendary fish. I'll be back soon. Maybe. Or if it was at like a point of, to where he needed to stay by of like, you know, fishing this fish is not important right now. I wonder if my dad ever tried to catch the guardian. We're like, yes, he did. And that promise he made to me, yes, that's... I probably figured the whole story out before, like, the whole story's meant to be figured out. It gives me a newfound appreciation for my dad's character. Maybe one day I could be like that. Oh, 410, it's the truth. Let me see if there's quests. I honestly have no idea how many chapters are in this book, so I don't know how, So, like, it could be one of these days that where I start it up and it's just gonna be like 5 minutes and we're done with the game. And it's like, well, that's a fishing game. I think at that point I might just stop and, like, find some other game to play. This is the last day of fishing for spring. Summer's just around the corner. Oh god, I hate giant trevally, and it's the popper. The popper pie? Crap, what were they called in Road Trip? It's the something popper. Cause like most of these like rods and lures are in Road Trip Adventure. But like, giant trevally is the trash fish for the ocean. Like when you're trying to catch mahi-mahi or whatever. You'll just get lots of trevally. And it's like, I don't want them. Oh, another thing about, fishing fighters is, like, I have to play it with appropriate Joy-Cons, but it seems to me like when you catch a fish, it easily can snap your line. Like, you don't even have a chance to react, and I don't know if that's a bug or a feature, like, it's trying to say you need a more powerful rod to catch this fish. Or if it's just like, you were supposed to catch this fish, but since the game's not balanced, or the people who made the game are the developers, and it's like Ninja Gaiden to where they just know when to press the buttons properly. Well, now I have the gigantic trevally, and I only needed one? Well, damn. So much for that quest. From the back of a drawer in Dad's desk, I fished out a long-lost letter. Get it? Fished? It was all crumpled up into a ball, obviously intended to be tossed out. I like how, like, the story just jumps from one point to, like, a completely different other point. My dad had addressed it to me. And it contained the answer I'd been looking for. The answer to the question, what is life? Why did Dad insist on going fishing on the day Mom was hospitalized? The last day of that summer, a fog rose on the lake. I called it perfect conditions for the appearance of the white dragon. And my dad wanted to fulfill the promise he had made to me, at any cost. Even the life of my mother. So he refused to heed my pleas to stop and stay and rushed out to the lake. And then Mom collapsed. I'm so sorry I failed to fulfill my promise, son. So very sorry. I mean, it's one thing, you know... It's one thing when you hurt somebody to do a thing, but it's another thing when you don't even succeed at it. That was the last line of his letter. And with that, Dad quit fishing for good. Gave up the pastime that meant so much to him. The ink on that letter was smeared and blotted in many places. I think of what Dad must have been feeling then. A lump formed in my throat. He went fishing on that fateful day for me. Did it for me. All these years I held it against him. Well, I mean, you had a right to, because, like, your mom wasn't in the best health and he should not have, like, been trying to keep a promise when it meant, like, sacrificing somebody else. It's like someone supposedly he cared about. And all along, it was because of a promise he made to me. Just looking at this little square in the corner at, like, the frames, or, like, the frame rate, and watching it, like, crater down to, like, 700. Which I kind of don't care. Well, I care, but I don't care about dropped frames because dropped frames are just gonna happen. They're just part of nature. But I don't think it's been that bad. I mean, I'm streaming at 2 AM when, like, no one should be on. So I should have good upload bandwidth. Then again, I am also encoding, which might mess with it, but I don't know. So I figure it would only mess with the CPU cycles, which my CPU is only at 5%. Quest! Looks like you're getting better and better. You look more confident now, just like your dad was. Turns out this guy was like our dad or something. Which I doubt, because he has a kid. Your dad was trying to catch something unheard of. He practiced so hard to achieve his goal. His target was silver arowana, northern pike, bluefin tuna, and a giant trevally. Those are all things that I've already fished up. I didn't think he'd be able to catch them all, but he did. Since then, everyone around here started calling him Fishing Master. That's a different game. You think you can take on the challenge? Which, if I can make it happen, I will make the Fishing Master happen, like the 2 Wii games. I think I have both of them, but I know trying to get a hold of the ROMs for like the second one's kind of hard. If push comes to, well, no. Well, if push comes to shove, no, I can't do that. I was about to say, if push comes to shove, I'll dump like the first game that I have, but first of all, I don't have a CD, Blu-ray thing, DVD thing on this computer currently. Second of all, the drive in my Wii is dead. I could see if I can dump it from my Wii U, and then dump it to the hard drive I have, which I might actually just... Hey, Meryl! Dump some of the hard drive content somewhere else and use that as like my backup for my videos, because it's like, it's not really doing anything. I need to play my Wii U more, but like, it's not even partitioned to use the whole drive to begin with. I might just keep it partitioned and have all the games on that partition and then just use the rest of the space for videos. I can take the challenge. It's not going to be hard. Silver on a wine, northern pike, bluefin tuna, and giant trevally. You are truly exceeding what your dad achieved. Like, do I have a time limit? Like, how many of these things do I need? Or maybe I just say, Martin! Great day for fishing, ain't it? I need 3 of each, size gigantic. Let's see, arowana, pike, okay, tuna and trevally are in the ocean. Arowana and pike, I do believe, are in lakes? That's like, I hate that I can't dig the fish out of my aquarium and be like, here's my fish. Does it count? It's like, I was playing the new Pokemon Snap for a bit, and it's like, I had some of the photos that I'm supposed to get for like the quests and stuff, but you can't resubmit them. You have to take the snaps fresh. Which is really freaking annoying, because some of those snaps are hard to get. And I should say I was doing it emulated. Because, like, fuck paying $60 for video games. Like, especially Pokemon Snap, which I don't feel is a $60 game. If Nintendo wanted, like, $40 from it, that would be pushing the high side, but that would be kind of a normal price. Like, remember when Nintendo games were like $40? Like, back on the, I think the Wii. I want to say it was the GameCube Wii. And then, like, they went from 40 to 50. Or did they go from 40 to 50? I think they jumped straight from 40 to 60. Yeah, I have a history with Nintendo, though. Let's see, Pike, Artawana. And I'm just like, Let's see, Diving Minnow. Oh wow, I could have bought that one and it was cheaper. I could buy the Deep Diver, that was, I'm gonna use the Deep Diver because, like, screw paying too much for lures. DS was a good system, but that was kind of the era where games started going from $30 to like $40. And you gotta remember the Switch is a handheld system. People will argue it's a console because it can hook up to a TV. Alright, fish, this is clipping through your skull. I wonder if the fish glitched out a little bit there or something. But after Iwata died, Nintendo just got greedy as all hell. They're like, they have no scruples left. Like, you look at the Fire Emblem Three Houses DLC, like how much that was, and then Pokemon had the 2 expansion passes, which some people are like, well, that would have been the stuff that they would have put in there in, like, when they made, like, the remake games like they used to do, but, like, they make the remake games 6 months to a year after they make the main, like, the first games. They had that expansion pass out 3 months. Like, not even 3 months after they released the game. Like, it was announced less than 3 months after the game. So they basically were saying, hey, we took bits of this game out, and we're selling them back to you. And from what I hear about Pokemon, like the Sword and Shield, like the base game, like some people feel like there was a lot missing from the game. Of course, you're always gonna have those people that feel like, you know, the game could have like one route and one Pokemon to catch and they'll feel like that $60 is a good deal. But a lot of people basically said the base game was just missing a lot of content that the expansions really gave and made it a Pokemon game. And like, let's see, there's Splatoon 2, which the Octoling expansion was $20, and they were going to have that expansion on Splatoon 1. Like, that was already pre-planned, so... Here I am ranting about how Nintendo is, like, just despicable with all their DLC. And screw people who it's like, oh, it's just cosmetics and stuff. It's like, it's not... it's more than just cosmetics. Remember when cosmetics actually used to be part of the game too? Or like in a fighting game, you actually had to unlock the characters rather than just buy them? I mean, the worst DLC was on-disc DLC. Like, you had already bought the DLC, it's on the disc. You just needed to pay for like a 3 kilobyte, a 3 kilobyte license file to like say that you had the right to, like, not even the right, you just had the ability to basically it says that this stuff is unlocked. It flipped the button from... It flipped the variable from locked to unlocked, from 0 to 1. That's all that it did. Which, considering that, like, the Wii shop is offline, you can no longer unlock the DLC. That's another thing with on-disc DLC, is like, some of these shops, you can't unlock the DLC anymore because you can't, it's not available. You can't go to the store and get the DLC. You literally have to hack your system to access content on a thing that you basically paid for. Like, you can't buy the full... You can't buy the full game because the store's down to buy the 3 kilobyte thing that says that you can get the rest of the stuff off the disc. Which... you can say, well, that's Wii era, that was the Iwata era, but there wasn't actually a lot of games that had on-disc DLC for the Wii. And I'm not certain any mainline Nintendo games actually had on-disc DLC. Let me go back to the cabin, because I don't know how many. I think I got the 3 gigantic. Alright, I have my 3 silver Arowana. Now I need my northern pike, which I don't remember if it was in Nut Lake or not. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mel. It can't be DLC if it's on the disc, it's just C. It's just content. Locked content. It's the LC, locked content. So maybe DLC should be downloadable locked content. Alright, this is the sea. Where the hell is the, oh wait, there's the northern pike. Where's the northern pike? Right there. But yeah, on-disc content, on-disc locked content is like the worst. Like, it should just be illegal to have on-disc locked content. Because you paid for the game, and you didn't get all the content. Like, they promised you all the... Like, on the disc, there's the thing that you own, but you can't access it. Which, honestly, I do believe it is illegal, but, you know... Corporations, capitalism, that thing. They want to make it so everyone thinks that you don't buy the game, you buy a license, to where it just becomes law that you buy a license. And also, EU LAs, I do believe, are still unenforceable in court. Because I do believe it's the fact that nobody reads them. And, first of all, no one reads them because it's a lot of legal jargon, and it's not, as well as the companies are not lawyers. The companies are not a government, a legal government that can pass laws. So, they can't make you sign anything that would give away your rights and freedoms as like, I guess a citizen, for lack of a better word, as a, like, in whatever country you are, I don't know, other countries might have different things. At least the United States, a company cannot make you sign away your guaranteed rights and freedoms and under law, which EULAs tend to do, so they're unenforceable in court. But who has enough money to take every damn company to court to argue their EULAs? That they're bullshit, basically. Other things I can rant about is DMCA, which, another streamer, I don't know if I think I've called them out by name because they were in the channel, but another streamer got their stream, parts of their stream muted because of, river sounds? Like, you hear the ocean sounds here? Or the water sounds? It was that. It was just river sounds. And when they went to appeal it, Twitch waited so long to when the video was just deleted. They didn't even, like... They wait until the video just defaults off of, like, if you're not a Prime, if you're not a Prime member or a Twitch, what do they call it? Nitro, Turbo, Speed Racer. If you're not on their thing, all of your videos are not permanent. They have, like, I think a week. They stay up for a week and then they just automatically fall off unless you highlight them. But if parts are muted, let go, thank you. Then even highlighting those parts keeps them muted. And I think if you download the video, those parts are still muted. Like, you can't download an unmuted copy for your own archives. I want to say YouTube's a bit different, to where the one that when you download the copy from YouTube, I mean, it's the shit 720 quality, but I think it is unmuted, and YouTube tends to do their mutes kind of like, a different way. I want to say it, but it could be changed by now. Because, you know, like, information I find out that I knew a week ago for YouTube is, like, completely different now because, well, fucking YouTube. But, like, fucking river sounds in a game was claimed by, like, some nature something or other. And so they lost the video, so it's not archived, and I think that pretty much will kill their run of the game, which really pisses me off because it was a game I really wanted to see somebody play. Which is why I do backup of all my shit. Because of all of, like, this... I think if they uploaded it to YouTube for those parts would have just put a, what is it? Not a copyright claim, but, basically, I'm trying to think of it. A content claim or something. I've gotten a couple of them before. But it basically, what the content claim is that you can't make money off of this. And that any money that, from ads and shit, goes to the copyright people. Which, nothing's muted, but it fucks with your money. Fair use doesn't exist on YouTube. You can claim fair use, but YouTube's like, you're gonna need a lawyer. You're gonna need a good lawyer. Fair use was supposed to be for, like, people doing like, reviews, research, parody, and I think there's a bunch of other things that cover fair use, but basically, none of it matters to YouTube. It's just whatever brings in the money. YouTube doesn't respect fair use. Or I should say, they only respect fair use as long as it's bringing them money. Like, piles of money, which is why all these, like, terrible toxic channels get to, like, take somebody's complete video and tear it to shreds. And do the whole hatred, targeted harassment thing. Because YouTube's getting plenty of money from it. Which is why half of these other accounts are still on YouTube, is because they're just getting plenty of money from it. Which I'm really wanting an alternative to YouTube. But the only one I've seen so far is PeerTube. And that's run by some Nazis. Some, like, shitty Nazi people created that. So while, like, you can take the code and make your own non-Nazi instance of it, it's just, like... It's just gross, like, who made the code. Also, a lot of PeerTube instances, like, not even, like, just, like, general ones, like, not the gross ones, like, where, like, they wanted you to pay money for space, which is fair because, you know, this is, like, I'm just a person with, like, a server, but still, it prohibits people that can't afford to pay money for stuff. It's like when everyone's like, stop using Gmail, start using these other emails, and you look into it, like, those other emails don't provide, like, the filters and stuff that Gmail does, that some people rely on, unless you pay them money, which is like... Alright, this is a big one. This is what big fish look like, I assume, which is really hard to tell from, like, the other fish. But I assume it's a big fish because I'm getting the different music. And it looks big. It's probably how you can tell a fish is big, is when you look at it and you go, that's a big fish. Alright, that's one. Now I need 2 more. Like, usually the gigantic fish here have been pretty good to be a good palette swap. But I can't really tell with these. I guess another thing this game does that I don't like is that it switches me off of the bait that I was using. Like, it'd be nice if it would just say, do you want to go buy more bait? Or press square to buy more bait. Instead of, like, switching it to a different tackle to where I'm like, what the hell bait was I using? You know, I can't remember 2 seconds ago. My brain has been so screwed up with stress and everything throughout my life that I can't remember 2 seconds ago. Which, if you have memory problems, like, significant, like, I wouldn't say significant, but, like, noticeable memory problems, but not so bad that you can't function, it's probably due to, like, being completely stressed out, because that stress is the mind killer. Not fear, it's stress. Well, I suppose fear causes stress, but stress will just destroy your mind. I mean, even when you get out of a, like, work and other stressful situations, it's like the damage is kind of already done. I don't think these are the pike I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think these are pike. I think these are filefish? Basically, the world is terrible. And I know a lot of people say, well, it's gotta get more terrible before it gets better, but I just get this feeling like if it gets any more terrible, it's just gonna be unlivable. Like, how bad does it how bad does it have to get before it starts to get better? Alright, I think I recognize the difference between the two. I think these are a little bit more green. I like how the fish just popped over that log, like, yup. Just like teleported to the top of the log. That's 2, right? I think that's my second one. Alright, this is just a normal fish. But if I get all the normal fish out of the way, the only fish left would be the big ones, right? Right? That's how this game works? Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, there's a big one. My nose is running for some reason. Probably because of the humidity outside. Like, it may be 75 degrees, but it's like a balmy 75 degrees. Which, like, my nose works with humidity because I, like, pretty much grew up in Florida, but at the same time, humidity sucks. It's like well, I can't ban humidity. Humidity's good for plants. Let go. Let go. Let go. Okay, I don't think this was the right size. Oh, there's my big fish. I just need to line up my rod properly. What else was I ranting about? I should probably talk about happy things like kittens. Alright, this might be a big one. No, that was only a large. How dare you not be the size I need? I like how it's like great casting, but casting doesn't really matter. Alright, you're not the fish I want. Might as well just haul you in for points. You know what? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I see a bot. And this bot is trying to get around a ban. Yeah, fuck you. Cause there was a bot in here that was like Discord _for_ streamers. And then I banned it, and then suddenly Discord for Disco 0 or for small streamers shows up. Like, fuck you and your bots. I was ranting last time, or in Revenant Saga. No, look what happened, like, fucking bot. Making my thing all freeze. About how I hate the fact that these bots show up and they're data mining people, but there's no way to opt out. There's no way to opt out of the data mine. I can only ban them. And even then, I'm not certain that it actually does anything, like, with the whole data mining stuff. Like, 'cause I don't know, like, how deep it goes. And the fact that Twitch actually just allows them to continue existing, it just shows you Twitch's priorities. Because I'm willing to bet that Twitch might be buying the data they're selling. Like, I know Twitch's chat is based on IRC, but it'd really be nice if it was actually real IRC to where, I, as an operator, could kick ban, someone. Which means that when they join the channel, they're automatically kicked from the channel. Which means they couldn't, like, just stay and, lurk in the channel and, mine data because they're not allowed in the channel. Like, I just feel like as a streamer, I should be able to shut the door on people and say, you can't come in. Well, I say people, but shut the door on things that are not people. What happened here? Oh. Yep. That's another bot. I'm pretty sure they're a bot. And if you're not a bot, well, it sucks to be having a bot name. I'm just getting tired of all these bots. My criteria for bot names are you have streamers in your title. you have some kind of function you're performing in your title, like 24-hour music. You have Discord in your title. I mean, if you're a real person, like, maybe you shouldn't call yourself 24-hour music, because that sounds like a bot. I mean, I have seen people that have names that sound kind of like bots. But they usually make themselves pretty clear they're not bots. Like, they don't show up until after the stream starts. And their name will disappear when they haven't talked for a while. That's another thing that happens with bots, is that I can always... They don't count as viewers, but I always see their names. So if anybody wants to know what's behind the curtain of being a streamer... If I'm looking at the user list, which not often, and I'm not usually often looking at user lists, but... that if you are watching a stream and you do not say anything for a while, your name will disappear from the viewer list, and you will stop counting as a viewer. Because Twitch, in their infinite wisdom, decided that we're just gonna punish people for lurkers. Which means if your name disappears from my list, that means you are a human being. Like, if you're lurking and just, you know, chilling, listening to me, listening like a podcast. Okay, this must be gigantic. Then your name will disappear and you will be a human being, because that's what happens with human beings, is that they stop counting. Their name stops counting. If you're a bot, your name will always be up there. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know if you can tell me if there's like what some people that you think is bot. But Twitch is really good to, like, get rid of the actual people watching the stream lurking than the bots that, like, they're not even watching the stream. Like, why is your name showing up in the viewers if you're not a viewer? Bots don't have eyes. I want to say they do, but at the same time, I'm not certain they do. Like, whenever I'm streaming alone, I have one viewer, and I don't know if that's myself with my stream down here, just making sure that the stream's not dead, or if it's my bot that's, like, in Streamlabs. Because it might be doing something to count as a viewer because it has to be here and be active. I don't know how Twitch works other than Twitch punishes people. Punishes actual human beings for being on a stream, but doesn't punish bots for being on a stream. Like, I don't mind if people are like lurking and listening, like like this is a podcast or just has it on as noise in the background. But what I don't like is that they don't count as viewers. Like, they're actually viewers. They're actually a warm human being that is interested in my content. And I am interested in them. Because they are a human being interested in my content. I don't like that I can see, bots just sitting there, taking up space, not being a viewer, doing nothing, that they're not interested in my content, they're interested in harvesting me as money. Like, I'm just like some kind of fucking NFT to them. Yeah, bots don't even sit. I don't know, Rentype sits pretty good. But then Rentype's my bot. Alright, now I need Tuna and Trevally. But it just seems to me that YouTube, Twitch, all of these people are just... all of it just sucks. I mean, like, Twitch has their things of... they just make it harder and harder and harder for people to be anything on Twitch. And it just seems they're not doing enough to basically scrape out stuff that, like, isn't really helping anyone. Except maybe themselves. But that's why I guess I'm so annoying on people's streams, is, that's why I'm so annoying on people's streams, is that I want to be counted as a viewer, especially like small streamers. I want to be a number. I want to make their numbers go up. Which, and I know some, like, Twitch always keeps fucking with the numbers. And they always are like, you know, oh, now your lurkers don't count after a certain time period. Which is, like, shitty. And, like, oh, there's these bots you can't get rid of that you'll see them sitting there, but they're not a viewer. Like... And I can't get rid of them. And like, I'm not the only one that's complaining about it. But numbers are easy as 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I will say this right now, I'm not certain I want to be an affiliate. I don't know if Twitch automatically makes you an affiliate now once you reach the certain numbers they arbitrarily set. But I'm not certain I want to be an affiliate. All I get for being an affiliate is the ability to have subs and emotes. Like, you get some silly image that you can, like, put in other people's, like, chats and stuff. Which, you know, I have a few emotes that I like, I admit, from various different streamers. But also the trade-off is you get ads. If you're wondering why there's no ads on my stream, it's because I'm not an affiliate. It's almost like to put ads on my stream, Twitch would be wasting their time and money. Which, if you want to look at it, it should almost be like if you're an affiliate with at least one subscriber, you should be like having no ads. Because Twitch is making money off of you, versus me that's just kind of sponging off of Twitch. Mind the data to target ads precisely. Yeah. It's like they should be putting ads on my stream because, you know, I'm not an affiliate. And they're just getting free money out of everybody. But see, they make the problem of, like, affiliates now have ads on their streams, and you as the solution is you as the person buys a subscription to get rid of the ads. Oh, this looks like a big one. Are you gigantic? I need you to be gigantic. No, you're just large. Sad face. Which is like the problem. It's like, oh, now you're an affiliate. We'll put ads on there, and we'll sell you the solution of having subscribers. Which I'm not certain I want to go that route. Like, once you become an affiliate, you get one emote slot. And to get more emote slots, I do believe you need more followers? Halibut? What the hell? That looks like a really big halibut. Halibut, you want this? Crap. Those grass puffers always sniping my bait. Well, it's not even a bait, it's a lure. So it's like, no one's really gonna want my emote to begin with to subscribe to me. And if you really want to subscribe to me to support me, you might as well just do it not on Twitch. Because Twitch automatically takes half of your subscription money for themselves. So it's honestly better just to find some other place. Which, there was a site called GameWisp, which was actually like, subscribe to these people. Subscribe to your favorite streamer. But like, Twitch doesn't get any of the profit. Because it's not on Twitch. So someone could be getting subscriptions and money, but also be ad-free because they're not an affiliate. Oh yeah, I think the large tuna, like that one, are blue. There we go. I think this is the gigantic one that I need. I hate that it counts as gotten away when I actually do not want the fish on the hook. Yeah, there we go. But I guess it's like everybody wants them stickers that they can like put in people's chats. So they'll buy like the subscription so they don't have to see the ads or whatever to get the sticker. I think you're gigantic too. You look kind of blue. I don't know, it just seems to me like it being a very disgusting practice. And not only that, for affiliates who have ads on their channels, they screw with them by saying, if you don't run ads, we'll run ads for you. Like, you know, Twitch is like seriously just trying to get money off of your body, and you're not getting any of the money from it. And I can tell you, like, Twitch is getting enough money to support the servers. Probably not, like, if you take away all of the subscriptions, they're probably getting enough money to support the servers from everybody buying bits and advertisements. Like, where they don't even need to take a cut. They're just taking a cut because they're just greedy. Which I hear Discord is trying to get into the sticker arena. Like, they're probably... Let go. Yeah, whatever. Well, neither of them are what I need, so whatever. Like, they're probably gonna get rid of the GIF feature. Or make it a Nitro-only feature. And then they're gonna basically want you to buy their animated stickers. Capitalists watched Wall Street and thought Michael Douglas's dialogue, "Greed is good," is supposed to be a good thing. You ever notice in these video games that are like, capitalism is bad? Usually, it turns out to be like, that capitalism is bad, but this capitalism trumps that capitalism. Or I think Sterling also pointed it out about how, they make the evil capitalists in their stories so, like, I think I'm done with that quest. I think I do have, like, three tunas now. It's that they make them so grossly cartoonish that you don't think that they're realistic, even though the company itself that's putting out the very game that you're playing is just that cartoonishly. Recuperation. Alright, now I need giant trevallies. It's like you notice in the, I guess, shonen anime that, like, we're fighting with violence to stop violence. Which is another thing that I could probably rant about is it's about shonen anime and how it's kind of gotten really bad. Let's go back to the cabin in the woods. You. I mean, grass puffers are cute, but they're so fucking annoying in this game. They are like the Zubats and Geodudes of this game. I like how captions had Geodudes, but they don't have Zubats. Okay, now they have Zubats. Also, if anybody's watching this, like, go watch Sterling's stuff. Jim Stephanie Sterling. They've got a bit of a past, not a very good past, but they've also, they're making strides to make up for their not good past. Like, I used to not watch any of their stuff because, like, I think they wrote for Kotaku and they were, like, one of the, like, terrible people that used to write for Kotaku? I could be wrong. Like Bashcraft and all of the other gross people from Kotaku. And then, like, I just noticed, like, lots of people, like, lots of people that I would say would know better were suddenly watching their videos. And I'm like, why are you watching this person's videos? Like, they're a terrible person. And then it was like, they were actually not being terrible. They actually kind of probably sat down with themselves and was like, I've been terrible. I'm going to try and stop being terrible. And now they're trying to actually, they're probably a pretty decent person, although I will seriously question some of the video games that they say are actually really good games. So if you were like, oh, I don't know about like this Jim Stephanie Sterling person, like, I look at the new stuff. The new stuff is good. Then you can slowly start going to the old stuff. Because, you know, now you have a basis of where they are, then you can go back to the old stuff to where, no, like they understand that their old stuff isn't good. Isn't good, but it's kind of like a keep it up for archive's sake. Like some of the old stuff probably still has some like good nuggets in it. And you could also like actually see this person's transformation from a terrible person into a not terrible person, or not as terrible person. I say not as terrible because, I mean, some people like I've noticed sometimes will slip back into sometimes being a terrible person, so it's like I'm still feeling them out. Also, they play a heel in Rise Wrestling, so yeah. I mean, when you're playing a heel, like like, maybe it says a little bit something about you, that you're still working some stuff out. Ain't that right, Queen? No one's gonna know who that is. Which is good. Except for, like, the one moderator in my chat. But he also normally known for being actually nice. Yeah, Queen's a nice person. I'm just giving her shit. And Sterling's a nice person. I'm just giving them shit. You're not what I want. You're eating my lore. I don't like you. But then again, can't fish, can't read chat. But then some healers are known for being that evil. Like Abdullah the Butcher, who butchers people because he has to get that heal heat. But is Abdullah evil because they butcher people? Or are they just evil because they're just terrible to people? Because you know people are tasty, right? I mean, I'm probably a heel, but I'm probably not. I'm trying to remember. I had a short wrestling career. Well, I as a character had a short wrestling career. You are not a Trevely, let go. No, but you are a big Trevely. Bite! 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 Thank you. Used to have a league on the old PS3 game. Just me and like a couple friends. Each had a character. And we had like totally like... We had scenarios, let's just say that much. Time travel, aliens, baby in a briefcase. Kane for a long time has been known to be very nice despite portraying a Jason Voorhees-esque demon wrestling. But he's a Republican, he can't be nice. Then he turns out to be more evil than his wrestling. Yeah. Yeah. He's a Republican. He's in Tennessee. A Republican in Tennessee, which means he's also passing those anti-trans bills. I think he's the governor of Tennessee, which means he's passing those fucking anti-trans bills, so he's not a good person. Once you become a member of the Republican Party, you have signed yourself as a devil. You've basically said, I don't care about people. I just want money. He's the mayor of Nashville? Thought he was the governor. Still, he's a Republican, and he might actually run for governor. And we all know celebrities are really good at becoming governors. We all know celebrities are really good at becoming presidents, too. He also pushed some anti-mask thing. You would think as a wrestler you'd be like, everyone must wear a mask. And their mask must have like a symbol of who they are on it. And if anyone unmasks you, well, then that's the end of your career. But then everyone else did not vote that direction, so he backpedaled and said he was playing devil's advocate. Never play devil's advocate. If you're playing devil's advocate, you're playing the devil. None of you are green. Except for you, but you're not what I need. But I'll catch you anyways. I guess what I'm saying is don't be a terrible person. And also there are some people that actually do try and make changes in their lives to be better people. Then again, Jim Sterling became a completely new person. Literally. Or I should say they became who they really were. And they were probably a terrible person because they were just trying to hide behind their insecurities. But then there are those that will double down on their insecurities, and then there are those that will be like, you know what, I was a terrible person. I want to be a better person. And then there are those people that are like, I am trying to be a good person, but I'm still going to double down and be defensive and talk over people who know better. And then there are those that are like, I'm going to give space to the people who know better. I think what I hate nowadays is that there's people that are like, well, I'm vaccinated, so I don't have to wear a mask. Like, fuck you. Or I should say to those people, how about we make you wear some kind of armband or symbol on your arm that says that you've been vaccinated. And that at any time, anyone can stop you and ask to see your vaccination card. Which, when you get vaccinated, they will give you a vaccination card. Or, you know, the alternative is just wearing a mask so no one, like, has to stop you and ask for your papers. I mean vaccination card. I've also been terrible before because of a culture that being terrible is cool. I mean, a lot of our media makes being terrible look cool. Then there was a lot of media that is basically saying being terrible is terrible, but it looks cool. Like, everyone ignores the ending or doesn't understand it and then just gets out of it that being terrible is cool. And then they're all terrible. I'm looking at you, Fight Club. And I honestly just really hate, like, when people start going, well, the first rule of Fight Club, blah blah, well, shit, that was my gigantic one. Like, can that movie just fuck off? Because no one understands what the hell that movie was supposed to be about. They want to think that Fight Club was cool when it's actually, no. No, Fight Club isn't cool. This person is a terrible person. Don't be like this person. Apparently, vaccinated people are more likely to keep wearing masks, and unvaccinated people are more likely to lie and not wear masks. That's true. Also, it was the 2000s, where everything is all about how being politically incorrect is cool. I do believe the term politic correctness was coined by, terrible people. Like, it was coined to be, like, something that's mocked and derided and, to make people go, oh, political correctness. When I would rather it be called, like, having basic fucking human decency. And not being an asshole. What was I doing in the 2000s? In the early 2000s, I was in college. I can't remember how terrible a person... I know there's one incident in specifically where I was a terrible person and I wish I was better. Other than that, I can't remember much of college because I was just trying to survive. I want to say I've got all the stuff I need for my quest. I do. Did I catch that large sea... Alright, yeah, there's my gigantic sea bass. And it's definitely a C++ bass. Or it could be a C# bass. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that a video here. I mean, according to my clock, it's been about 2 hours. I didn't want to do that. Crap! I didn't want to do that either. Anyone want to latch onto my gawk? Jesus Christ, captions! No! No, no, bad captions. Clear captions. Clear, clear. I said G-A-Q? G-A-Q-K? It's fucking Klingon. It's basically a bowl of worms. Which, I think from what I remember, it was like some noodles in some red, some red food coloring. I didn't catch any fish. I didn't try! I didn't want to be here. I half want to censor that word, but on the other hand, I can't make jokes about, like, male chickens. And making jokes about male chickens is kind of fun. Alright, let's get this quest turned in, buy some stuff for our aquarium. Change some stuff in my aquarium. You finally did it! You're now a fishing master! If all it takes to be a fishing master is to just get a bunch of fish, well, that's kind of easy. Wonder how your dad would feel about this. I don't know if he's dead or not in this game. Like, seriously. This lure is for you. It's a newly invented lure that is supposed to work well with large fish. You can catch any fish in the ocean with this. I'm so excited. I need to breathe in some cool air to calm down. Watch the shop till I come back. Oh my god, he's doing it again. 5 Triton lures. 5, which means when I use one, they're gone. Hey, I see your dad skipping out of town and shoving all the work onto you. Like, how much are these lures? Blue popper. I think it was, shit, I can't remember. It was something popper. I'll remember it. Maybe. Popper gold face. Soft stick bait. I want to say that's a blue popper, but I think it already said that something else is a blue popper. Lizard. Blowfly mega. Diving minnow. Triton lure is 200. Wow. No, I'm probably not going to buy any of those. But I have a feeling I'm going to need them. Seafish types. Yeah, I'm going to be target baiting on that one. Just so I can spend like 50 points on some like bait. Any good rods? Any good rods? Oh Jesus! Poseidon's rod. I want that rod. It is the magical. It is the mysterious rod. I want to say it's wait, no, it's the legendary rod from River, from Road Trip Adventure. It has the wings, and I bet the reel has like wings on it. I'm not certain if there's actual magic in the world of reel fishing. I know there's supernatural shenanigans. But the, one of the rods in Road Trip Adventure is like, it looks like a magical girl rod. With like here, with the wings, and like, it has, it's rainbowy and blue and white, and like the legendary rod also looks like a magical girl rod, and that one sparkles, and like the lure is a sparkling dolphin. Like, I don't want to say like you don't know your target audience, but like it's like Natsumi was like, screw you, we're just gonna make this awesome looking rod. Who cares what the target audience is? Mermaid Princess. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go work up to that. Super River Rod, created by magic. It can catch any fish and is the best rod of all. I guess maybe it is created by magic. Alright everybody, let me tell you what I'm doing in my free time. I'm going to be grinding fish points. So maybe next time when I'm on here, you're gonna see me with like 95,000 fish points, and we're gonna buy this freaking rod, because that rod looks awesome. I really like that so far Road Trip Adventure, or Reel Fishing, both this one and the last one is like, we have realistic looking rods. Ish. Let's just have not realistic looking rods. Let's just totally jump the fucking shark with like a magical boat with wings and sparkles with the fisher person with like a rod with wings and sparkles that has rainbows on it. Not only that, we're gonna jump the shark and then we're gonna catch the shark and then it's gonna be roll credits. A rod that belongs to the god of the sea. Of course it's the best rod. Of course. What is it? What is it? The Kaio? Is Kaio was Neptune? Let's see, there's Tenno, which is heaven. Mayo, which is Pluto. Trying to remember Neptune. Because I think Tenno is Uranus. And Kaio is like Neptune. Try to remember my Sailor Moon here. Sailor Moon teaches you things about the Japanese language. Alright, so next time you see me, I will have grinded all these fish points. Or at least most of the fish points. We're gonna have a lot of fish points, because I want this rod. And we're not gonna be grinding on stream, because that would be boring. But I think we're in the end game here, if it's throwing that kind of rod at me. And I don't care if I'm breaking the game by, like, grinding the best rod, because I want that rod. Don't throw a rod that looks like this in front of me and go like, okay, just work up to it. No, I want that rod. Gib rod. And here I am looking at aquarium decorations going, we're gonna add this. Gonna add some of this stuff to our aquarium, which is gonna take our points away. Alright, what toys do we have? Boxfish. Sunfish. Stillfish. Pufferfish! Football fish. Sea otter. Balloons? Penguins? And a UFO. Toy UFO, just as drawn by George Adamski? I assume that George Adamski is a noted artist that has done UFO drawings. Or like the famous UFO drawing we saw was done by him. Alright, we're gonna buy that sunken pirate ship. Or do I want an anglerfish? I want an anglerfish. I'll buy one anglerfish. And we're gonna buy the pirate ship. Please tell me the pirate ship's animated. Try to remember where I need to go. I hate to say it, but my brain is literally that bad to where I can't remember where I need to go. And I'm not tired, and I'm not tired either. I'm not tired or fatigued currently. Alright, we're gonna put the football fish in here. What do I want to sacrifice? I think I'll sacrifice Turtle Family for now. And yes, this is a football fish. I do call it an anglerfish because it does have like the little angler thing on there. Which, I want to say that an anglerfish is kind of an umbrella term for like the fish that have like the little angler bit on the front. And that like what we think of the anglerfish with like the big teeth and stuff has a different name. Because all fish that have those little dangly things are considered anglerfish or something. I could just be like saying words right about now. Alright, what fish do we have that's new? You, I think I was gonna get rid of, because you've been there for a while. I wish it would kind of tell me which fish I already have in the aquarium. Do I have a pike already in there? I do. I have a rainbow trout? I do. I can't remember what fish I caught last time to show off. Pink salmon, you're going in there. I love me some pink salmon. That one's been in there for a while, too. Cherry salmon. Let's just put all the salmon in here. I already have a cherry salmon. Alright. Let me find a different salmon. Sockeye salmon. Alright, don't have one of them. The pike stays, the bass stays, the chub stays? I think that's good for now. We have like all the salmon looking fish. That we have all the tasty fish in there, at least. I don't have the pipes. Wait, the pirate ship can't go into the freshwater set? Oh no. That's what you do, is you put the pirate ship in the freshwater set. That's why you have it in there, to be like, yeah, you wouldn't usually see like this in here. Oh well. Let me just put some pipes in there. And take a look at our aquarium. There's the sunfish. There's our lake trout. Here's our bitterling, and our pike, and our gar, and our smallmouth bass, which looks really cute because they look cute. Our pale chub, looking pale and, well, not really chub. Smallmouth bass, looking like a smallmouth bass. Oh, there's our football fish coming in from the right. Or, well, moving off to the right. Northern pike. spotted gar. Our rainbow trout. Our pink salmon. Notice they kind of have like that beak looking thing. They're pretty kind of cool looking. Cherry salmon. Which probably doesn't taste like cherries. Sockeye salmon, which I think I've had before. Tastes like salmon. And back to our lake trout. We get a better look at our bitterling. Probably buy some rocks and put them in here. Paint it up a little bit. Alright, now do I saltwater aquarium? Then I can put the Let me select the fish first. Chicken grunt, jack mackerel, bluefin tuna, spotted knifetail, salmon yellowtail, blue fusilline heron, fat greenly, black porgy. What did I get? Marbled rockfish? I don't think I put that in before. Alright, we've seen enough salmon. Emperor bream, that one's new. I'm gonna put the small one in there because, like, you have Emperor and you think it should be big, but it's, like, actually a small one. Greenling's been in there for a while. Japanese sea bass. There we go. You know what? The blue ray's been in there for a while. I think I'll swap that out for the football fish. Here we go. How much does it take up? Oh boy, it takes up 9. Wow. Okay. Ha. Damn. I'm gonna need to move some stuff. Move this over here. Now it's like a puzzle. Arranging this aquarium's like a puzzle. What was I gonna do? I was gonna move this over here. Move this somewhere. That up there. Move that to the most boring place ever. And BAM! Pirate ship! Let me just rearrange some of these so they're kind of like not super repetitive. They're super repetitive. I might actually, like, take some of this stuff off and rearrange it. Alright. Why did I do that? Aw, it doesn't make bubbles. Also, I should turn around the other way so we can see the back of it better. Clownfish. There's the sea turtle. And there's the football fish. There's a chicken grunt, which I have no idea why it's called chicken grunt. Marbled rockfish. Bluefin tuna. Which are tasty. Spotted knife jaw. Emperor bream! Which is a type of porgy? Or at least, like, they use the same model for the black porgy as the Emperor bream. White spotted parrotfish. There we go. And the black porgy. They're almost like birds, at least the way they're programmed here. The way they stare at you with their dead eyes. Well, their eyes aren't dead. They're just designed differently than our eyes. Here's a Japanese sea bass. Or C++ bass. Blue Fusiliner. Or Fusiliner. Their yellowtail. Which I still say is part of the tuna family. But I think they're a yellowtail tuna. Which, you know, they're still a yellowtail, but they're like, I don't know, I guess makes them tastier? Back to chicken grunt. Let's look at our tuna. Anyway, everybody, thanks for joining me. What was I gonna say? I had words. Anyway, Revenant Saga will maybe be, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. Maybe gonna do some of that stuff with that, Itch.io thing. Maybe play some of those games. Otherwise, see you next time. Which might be Wednesday night, Thursday night. If I'm just gonna go straight back to the Revenant Saga. I gotta do the extra episode. Past that, take care, everybody.